Looks like it's recording, yeah. Sweet. View. Don't want to start in the middle of the presentation, but okay. So good afternoon. I hope you're doing well, and I am very glad that we could make it here together today. Today, I am thrilled to guide you through the art of handling difficult conversations, which I believe is a vital skill for effective communication within this organization. As we navigate this presentation, I will be sharing insights and strategies to hopefully foster a positive and constructive dialogue within this organization. So in this segment, I wanted to outline our goals for this presentation. So first and foremost, we aim to clearly articulate why mastering difficult conversations is indispensable for this organization. I hope to equip you with some practical strategies to handle these conversations effectively, emphasizing a proactive approach to identifying and addressing challenges early on. Some real world application will be demonstrated through a case study that I found, providing hopefully some tangible examples of successful outcomes. Lastly, I want to encourage open dialogue, inviting questions and discussions to ensure thorough understanding and application of the concepts discussed in this presentation. So let's begin by setting the stage for our journey. Today's presentation is centered around mastering difficult conversations, recognizing their crucial role in cultivating a positive workplace culture. Effective communication is the backbone of any successful organization, and addressing challenges head on is not just a necessity, but a catalyst for growth, improvement, and the establishment of trust within any organization. Now let's dive a bit deeper into some common scenarios where difficult conversations become a necessity. And this can happen from addressing performance issues and navigating interpersonal conflicts to dealing with policy violations and adapting to changes in roles or responsibilities. Identifying these scenarios early on allows for proactive and constructive discussions. I believe it is an essential step in creating an environment where challenges are met head on, fostering a more positive and productive work culture. Key to having good, challenging conversations is preparation, understanding the issue, defining clear goals, anticipating possible reactions, and planning for a solution-oriented discussion ensures that these conversations are not just necessary, but also productive. I believe preparation is the compass that guides these decisions towards positive outcomes, creating a culture where proactive problem solving within your organization becomes very fluid. Active listening. So what's highlighted in this segment is a fundamental aspect of effective communication by giving full attention, confirming understanding, using open-ended questions, and avoiding interruptions. We can demonstrate empathy and sincere desire to understand others. This not only enhances communication quality, but also fosters a culture of respect and understanding within any organization. navigating emotions is an art that we cannot overlook. Recognizing and validating emotions, staying calm and composed, using I statements, and encouraging the expression of feelings creates a safe space for open dialogue. Emotional intelligence is the key to building trust and strengthening interpersonal relationships within this organization. So moving on to delivering constructive feedback, the focus here is definitely on behavior specifically and constructive solutions by concentrating on behavior rather than personality, providing specific examples and offering alternatives. We not only address issues, but also foster a culture of continuous improvement and personal development. Collaborative problem solving is highlighted as one of my key strategies. Seeking common ground, brainstorming solutions together, and setting clear expectations, and establishing follow-up mechanisms ensures that difficult conversations lead to actionable solutions. Involving both parties in the solution finding process ensures commitment to collaboration, ultimately fostering a more positive and successful outcome. So to provide some real world context, I have included a short video featuring some of the biggest mistakes you can make when having difficult conversations. And hopefully by observing these scenarios, hopefully we can gain some valuable insights into the impact of what not to do so that you may master the art of difficult conversations. So this is just a short video. Play this real fast.
Top 5 mistakes that we make when having difficult conversations. Research suggests that managers spend up to a third of their time having difficult conversations with employees, but they're regularly cited as one of the things they dislike the most about their job.
You know what? I think this is just box ticking. You want to get rid of people, but you're covering up with this whole reapply for your own job thing. Just tell me now, am I in or am I out?
We've picked out 5 of the most common mistakes that we make when having a difficult conversation, and some handy tips on how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. We fall into a combat mentality. When difficult conversations go wrong, it's often because we've gone into combat mode and see the conversation as a battle that we've got to win. So set aside the battle fatigues and start looking for solutions. Mistake number 2. We oversimplify the problem.
The big news is we're going to be completely restructuring the department. We're going to have a total rethink.
If the problem you're facing was straightforward, then chances are you wouldn't be where you are now. Take the time to dig a little deeper and get to grips with the real issues. Mistake number 3. We don't have enough respect. Don't be tempted to trivialize matters or dismiss the person's feelings just because you wouldn't react in the same way. Always try to respect the person and the problem. Mistake number 4. We let our emotions get the better of us. Emotions like fear, anger, or embarrassment can easily derail a conversation. So always keep your cool, state what you really want, and focus on the outcome you want to achieve. Mistake number 5. We over-rehearse.
You wanted a word.
If you think a conversation is going to be difficult, we tend to start rehearsing what we're going to say. So while some preparation is a good thing, try to resist the temptation to plan too much. The conversation may well take you by surprise.
Well, you've clearly got the people skills, and that's really going to stand you in good stead.
Thanks. Learn how to turn that tough talk into a constructive dialogue with dealing with difficult conversations from Skill Boosters.
And so, yeah, that's just simple video. I think we can learn a lot from that, definitely. And moving on to continuous improvement. So let's dive a bit deeper into the strategies for continuous improvement. Firstly, offering training programs is a proactive step towards enhancing communication skills. Consider implementing workshops or seminars that focus on effective communication and conflict resolution. These sessions could feature expert speakers or internal specialists who provide valuable insights, practical tips, and more real-world examples to guide your team through mastering difficult conversations. Secondly, providing resources for ongoing development is crucial for sustained growth. Think about creating a dedicated online platform. This platform can serve as a centralized hub, hosting a variety of resources, including articles, videos, and interactive modules that dive into the aspects of difficult conversations. Such resources can be accessible at any time, allowing employees to engage in continuous learning at their own pace and convenience. And lastly, encouraging feedback and reflection. I believe this establishes a culture of open communication, which is huge. Regular feedback sessions provide an opportunity for team members to share their experiences and discuss challenges faced during difficult conversations. This not only fosters a sense of community, but also allows for collective learning from each other's experiences, contributing to a more dynamic and skilled workforce. And as we reach the end of our presentation, I invite any questions or discussions you may have. Again, open communication is crucial for the success of implementing these strategies, and I am here to provide any clarification or any additional information you may need. And again, I want to extend my gratitude for your time and attention today. If you have any further questions or would like to discuss the implementation of these strategies, please feel free to reach out. Again, thank you for the opportunity, and I hope to contribute to the growth and success of this organization. All right.
Very good. That was great. Yeah, I like the graphics, the animations worked out pretty well too, just kind of the subtle float in. The video was really good too. So using various media clips and so forth, pictures and all that worked out really good. So
Thank you.
yeah, and then I liked the content or the contact information at the end. A little more than just like website. You've also had like phone number and email as well too. Any website that you might have had there, yeah, anything there. So usually people will kind of look and seek what they want. That's their favorite way to reach out to people. So they'll grab what they want. So having a whole list of those things was helpful. So all right, well, very good.
Thank you. What about the constructive part?
Constructive part. There was a few times where it was kind of hard to hear you. So I don't know if it was just a proximity to the microphone, or maybe it was my side. Maybe it was getting a little slowed up on the internet. I don't know if that would just have any adjustment on the volume, but there were sometimes it was a little hard for me to hear.
Okay.
But I've also got kids playing on the playground outside my office too, so could be that. But yeah, it was just trying to hear and kind of see what you were saying versus what was on the screen. So just trying to pull all that together. But otherwise, yeah, just maybe for a few of those instances, I think it was just right after the video played, so it was just a little quieter. So maybe you had adjusted your volume because of the media playing and then came back. So that would be the main one. So but otherwise, very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you got your presenter